little city in the world, Reno, Nevada. Mackey Stadium, home to the Nevada Wolfpack, where we have hit the jackpot responsibly with this matchup. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Boise State Broncos. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Broncos offense is on the field for the first time today. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Now on second down. Fast motion from the offense. On second down, they'll take to the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Hendricks. The Broncos pick up the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Trying to find his man on first down. It's complete to the right. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
And the Broncos will have it 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Hendricks. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Broncos are in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He looks that one in nicely. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Nevada Wolfpack offense takes the field, and they'll go to work for the first time. One matchup to watch in this one is how well do the backers tackle in space, David.
Yeah, and you've got to have great linebackers to get this guy on the ground, and they've got it. So it's going to be an interesting matchup, a lot of head-to-head battles, linebacker versus running back.
Yeah, tackling him in space, but also covering him out of the backfield. These two dudes are going to be shadowing each other all game long.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. He's looking to throw it. Dumps it off in the flats. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it.
Snags it at the 30 and still running. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Feeling some heat. Finds the tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They want to just keep throwing it. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in games.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Got his man on the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. He's going to pass using the quick game. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? You need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First down to start the drive after the break. He wants to throw. Coming after him. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. They'll try to get it through the air. Escapes the sack. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. So now on comes the field goal unit. Between the uprights, it's good. And with that, they've taken the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Comes out throwing on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Here comes the offense on second down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. They'll go to the counter. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's caught. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Bulldoze ahead. He's down at the 18 after picking up 5.
On defense, when they line up with numbers and they line up on your side, you're like, you're ready. It's coming right here. And then all of a sudden they mix in counters and they pull one or two guys and go back the other direction. That's a really good job by the offense keeping the defense on their heels.
He's got his man. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up, and then keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
He wants to pass it on second down. Going to try to get it himself. At midfield, he's got room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Fires complete on the crosser. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Pulls it in inside the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The snap sets up to throw. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Dances away from the heat. And he'll be out of bounds just short of the goal line, but man, are they in business now. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He got it. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the move from inside his 5. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Phyllis, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is...
Fires into traffic, intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the misfire, now on second down.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Flushed out of the pocket. On the move, he fires. It's complete. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. And the Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. Gets rid of it. Fires and picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Catch in the middle. It's Hendricks. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. New set of downs after that completion. To the air on first down. He lets it fly. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Broncos! They take the lead with the 6. From the gun. Dances away. They get it into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. The lead stands at 7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Nevada, 14. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. On second down, he's looking downfield. It's complete on the right side. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This Nevada offense really has it going.
42 Spider. Alert, alert.
They're going to ride this running back. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Off the RPO, complete. Smashes through. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. Time winding down in the quarter. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got his man. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Nevada! Getting set for the point after. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Off the play fake on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And he's got it inside the 35. Touchdown, Broncos. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field.
Jack has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Wide receiver shows motion. On second down, he'll let it fly. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He's got the back in the middle. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Wants to bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Going for the big play. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Second down coming up. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Caught near the sticks. It's Chase. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Now improvising. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. No gain on first down after the incompletion. Now 2nd and 10 from the 40. With the catch, it's Hendricks. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Boise State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable fourth-quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the pass. Got his man to the left. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Nevada going quickly.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Slips away. On the move and looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. This is a 3rd and long. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Looking to throw. He got it. They will score. Touchdown, Nevada. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He slings it deep to the left. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Off play action. He's got him this time. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Pivotal moment, perhaps even a decisive play coming on 3rd and 3. And the ball is free on the pitch. The defense pounced on that, and now they're headed the other way. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Going the other way, and he's got room. And after the pick, everybody going the other way, and he crossed midfield and got it to the 47. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Out of the backfield, he's open. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. Second and very short here for the offense. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on third down. Give to the fullback. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the up. He's going for a big play downfield. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Broncos! And they've got the lead in the final minute. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. They'll need to be very sound here, limit this return, and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Zings it complete to the right. Shakes off the defender. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Dialing up a second down pass play. He's taking the deep shot. And he's got it inside the 10. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Wants to go up top. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute. Score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. So the first order of business here, David, is don't knock yourself out of going over the top. And he hauls it in inside the 30. Touchdown, Broncos! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. He's looking for a man on second down. Trying to get rid of it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, they're down a possession, and they're on their own side of the 50, so they need a big one right here. They've just thrown 3 straight incompletions, but it just takes one. It just takes one big play down the field to all of a sudden get that momentum and that juice flowing again to give yourselves a chance to win.
Stop short of the marker, and they stop with this defense, and they get the ball back. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll try the run. Finds a crease at the 20. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch.
And some people might say they should have taken a knee, run the clock out. This offense believes, I'm going to run the football. It's your job to stop it. And they add a rushing touchdown and another 6 to the scoreboard.